Welcome to the Unapologetic Mompreneur, the podcast for mums with an online business who are ready to take back their time, home, business, and self so they can restore the balance and thrive, both at home and at work, without feeling like they have to choose between the two. I'm your host, Sarah Dew, life and biz coach for mompreneurs. I'm also a mum, stepmom, wife, introvert, breast cancer survivor, and your mentor for making a change for the better. I've learned how to go from surviving to thriving and unapologetically create a business I love and the life I want for me and my family without worrying about what other people think. And now I'm here to help you do the same. Because being an unapologetic mompreneur doesn't mean that we're selfish or that we don't care about others. It simply means that we are not afraid to show up as our true, authentic selves, to step into our purpose, do what we know is right for ourselves and the ones we love, and take the steps we need to take to make our dream life and business a reality. Join me each week where I'll be sharing all of my best tips and strategies, plus the occasional dose of tough but gentle love to help you feel empowered, motivated, and confident to take action so that you can become the mum, wife, biz owner, and woman you know you are meant and deserve to be. So, are you ready to unapologetically create a business and life you love? Let's do this. Hey there, and welcome to episode 105 of the Unapologetic Mompreneur podcast. If you've ever thought, I don't have enough time today, how on earth am I going to get anything done? This one is for you. In today's episode, I am going to be sharing with you how to build your own business in the Margins Toolkit so that when you only have a small pockets of time to get work done, you can make the most of that time and use that to help you move things forward in your business. So whether it is 10 minutes or 30 minutes here or there, and you've only got one of those bitty days where you've just got a little bit of pocket of time here, there, and everywhere, but no real full long time to actually get heads down and do some deep focused work. Your business in the Margins Toolkit is really going to help you make the most of those moments in the time so that you can get things done and feel accomplished. Because when we are growing our businesses in the margins of the school day and our days are dictated by our child's school calendar, our schedules are not full of long, luxurious work blocks. We are often working in small, bite-sized moments of stop-start moments. And when we do have those, we want to make the most of them so that we can get things done. And then sometimes we have those little pockets of extra time that we weren't expecting throughout the day. Maybe when we're sitting in the car waiting for the school pickup, or sitting in the cafe area of your leisure centre while your child is doing their swimming lesson. Or maybe you've got a 15-minute pocket of window where the kids are distracted after school and you think, do you know what? I'm going to make the most of these next few minutes to go and get something done. This Biz in the Margins Toolkit is going to help you be super, super productive so that you can, instead of being busy, get something done and make it feel like you are winning. So instead of using those small moments thinking, oh, I've only got 15 minutes, I've only got 20 minutes, I'm never going to get anything done in that time, you end up scrolling on Instagram. Or you just think, oh, screw it, I'm not going to do it. I haven't got time right now. I'll do something later. Or using that time to start something big and then feel frustrated that you can't get it done because you've only got a few minutes. Instead of doing that, we are going to make the most of that time thanks to the Business in the Margins Toolkit. So what is this toolkit? It is basically a pre-prepped list of quick wins that are bite-sized, brain light, and business boosting. This is basically your Business in the Margins toolkit for I've got 10 minutes game plan. So that when you do have those pockets of moments or you're short on time, you are not wasting time figuring out what to do. You can just pick something and get to it and get it done. And then you feel accomplished and feel like you are making progress instead of feeling frustrated and behind. This is one of the strategies that I use all the time in my business. It's one of my little lifelines that I've got tucked away, ready for when I need it, ready for those moments where I do have a few minutes, or those moments where I've only got a little bit of a window left of time and think, right, what can I do now? I've got 30 minutes. How can I make the most of this time and get something done? I pull out my business in the margins toolkit, and it really helps me to stay focused and to get things done. It's so powerful that it's something that I suggest all of my clients have when I'm working with them one-on-one as well. One of the first things that we'll do is we'll sit down and we will create that business in the margins toolkit where we come up with a list of all of the things that they have going on in their business that they can get done in 10 minutes or less that will help them move things forward, that will help them take action, that will have an income impact, that will help them grow their income and grow their business, even in those small pockets of time. Think of this as basically like your personal menu of margin-friendly tasks, a bit like a productivity snack drawer. When you've got a few moments, what can you accomplish in your business or do in just a few minutes that will help you feel like you've taken action and made some progress? That you can open that productivity snack drawer, look down that list, pick something, and get it done. This strategy is super simple, but it works so well because you're not using that brain space, wasting brain space and precious time trying to decide what to do. And then when you can't decide, you're scrolling through Instagram, you're clicking screens, you're flitting around, and then you don't actually get anything done. It helps you stay away from the I'll catch up later trap. That one where you just think, oh, I haven't got time, I'll leave it till later. And then those tasks build and build and build. And then you've got a monstrous to-do list that you don't know where to start and what to do first. It helps you to build momentum even on those messy days, those days where things aren't going to plan and you haven't really got time to get anything done. This business in the margins toolkit helps you to be able to still get things done. Because even if you have only got a few minutes here or there and your day is messy and it feels scattered, you're still going to make progress because you can pick something from this list because everything that goes on this list is pre-approved and knowing that it is something that you can do in a short time frame but still have an impact on you moving forward. You'll also always know that you have got something that you can do that is going to help you move things forward, even if you only have 10 minutes. And then at the end of the day, you feel like you've actually done something that you have accomplished, no matter what else went on in your day. That helps you to build consistency. It helps you to feel like you are in control. It helps you to feel that you are calling the shots, that you've got control over your day. And that in turn builds confidence in you and your capabilities and your ability to build your business. It also helps you stay crystal clear on what's going on because you can see at a glance what tasks are going to help you move things forward. This really is such a game-changing strategy and it's so simple. And anytime you're not sure what to do in your business to move things forward or what your next best course of action is for that day, going through this list and picking something will help you to actually get things done. So we are going to create your business in the margins toolkit together. Grab a notebook and pen, a piece of paper, open up the notes app on your phone, and start thinking about the different areas of your business and what you could do in each of those areas. What different activities do you have in your business? What tasks do you need to do on a daily and weekly and monthly basis that will help you gain momentum in your business, that will help you get to where you want to be and accomplish your goals? And what of those tasks can you do in 10 or 15 minutes? Focus on those short window tasks only. The point of having this Biz in the Margins toolkit is that they are quick and bite-sized snacks, like that productivity snack drawer that I was talking about. These should all be tasks that you can do in a few minutes, but will have a big impact. Don't go adding things into this that are going to take you more than 10, absolute maximum 15 minutes to do, because then that's going to defeat the object and it's not going to work for you. This has to be those tasks that are small and can be done quickly. Not sure what to include? I've got you covered. Don't worry. We're going to go through this together. I have 6 different pots that you can fill for your business in the margins toolkit. Let's go through them. Pot number 1 is your connection and visibility. What can you do to maintain connections with your clients, with your audience, and stay visible in 10 to 15 minutes? So this could include things like replying to a couple of DMs with voice notes. It could mean commenting meaningfully on 3 ideal client posts. It could mean resharing someone's story and tagging them. or checking in on a previous lead or client to see how things are going and if there's anything else you can support them with. All of those just take a few minutes to do, but it can really help in terms of maintaining that connection and you staying visible. Other tasks and actions that you can include in this bucket could also be things like researching for podcasts or other people that you can collaborate with and be a guest for. It could be actually sending a pitch to somebody. Maybe you want to pitch to someone to do a freebie swap or a blog post for them or a guest takeover day on their Instagram. Reach out and send some pitches. Again, they only take a few minutes, but they can really help with you maintaining that connection and visibility. Bucket number 2 is content preparation. So maybe you can jot down 3 or 4 post ideas in your notes app or voice record a caption idea while you're going out for a walk. Maybe it's outlining a carousel post or a podcast episode or a YouTube video. Maybe it's going through your testimonials and screenshotting them so that you can reuse them later. Coming up with content ideas and jotting them down in your notes app, for example, is a great example of things that you can do while your kids are in one of their clubs and you are just sitting there on the sidelines, in the cafe area, in the leisure centre, waiting for them to come out. It's a perfect opportunity to make the most of those quiet, snatched, quick minutes. But by doing so, you will thank yourself later. Pot number 3 for your business in the Margins Toolkit is sales and income boosters. What can you do in your business in a few minutes, in 10 minutes or less, that will help you boost your sales and income? It could be checking in with a past client. Maybe it's emailing 3 warm leads or posting a flash promo on Instagram stories for something along the lines of, hey, I've got 2 spots available this week. If you've been thinking about working with me, send me a DM now for a fast track bonus. Again, it just takes a couple of minutes to do, but who knows? Maybe you fill those 2 spots just by taking those 5 minutes to share that Instagram story. Could also be jotting down 3 or 4 call to action messages in your notes app, saving them as a few ready to go call to action lines that you can plug into future posts or stories. Maybe it's dropping a quick email to your email list with a very similar 2 spots available this week to the Instagram stories that you just shared. Who knows where it leads? Those 5-minute, 10-minute actions on sales and income boost may actually boost your bottom line really, really simply. Pot number 4 is all about the admin and cleaning up and having a good old declutter. So it could be archiving old emails and going through and clearing out your inbox for a few minutes. It could be cleaning up your desktop or some of your files. Maybe it's unsubscribing or unfollowing, spending a few moments on Instagram, going through and unsubscribing from anybody that you're following on there that are no longer relevant to you. Maybe it's organizing and going through your bookmarks or going through and clearing things up in Trello or Asana or ClickUp or anything that you are using. Maybe it's doing a bit of finance updates and checking in on your income and expenditure for that month. What could you do in your admin cleanup bucket in 10 minutes or less that would help you make some progress and tick something off of your list? Pot number 5 for your business in the Margins Toolkit is your CEO and strategy pot. So this is all about reviewing your goals for the week or brain dumping down one offer idea. Maybe it's doing a little bit of reflection and checking in on what's working and what's draining you. Maybe it's doing a bit of checking in on your offers and making sure that they're still relevant and speaking to the needs of your ideal client. Maybe it's sketching out your 3-tiered plan for tomorrow. That A plan, B plan, C plan that I talked all about in last week's episode, in episode 104, that helps you take control of your to-do list. What could you do for CEO and strategy and being the boss of your business in 10 minutes or less? And then pot number 6 for your business in the Margins Toolkit is your personal refill pot. Because yes, this belongs in your toolkit too. Having a few moments to do something for yourself and fill your cup too will make all of the difference in those little pockets of time. Because it's easy for us to think that we don't have time to do things for ourselves and take care of ourselves. But if we're not filling up our cups often enough throughout the day, we are going to get an end to the day exhausted. But if we take those few moments where we've got 10 minutes to ourselves and just spend a few moments doing something for us, it's going to make all of the difference. So what can you include in your personal refill pot? So maybe it's just doing a few simple breathing exercises, doing a little bit of journaling, taking time to rehydrate. Maybe it's stepping outside for 5 minutes and being with nature in the outdoors and getting a little bit of sunshine. Maybe it's checking in with a business buddy or accountability buddy for a little bit of a boost. Or maybe it's listening to a quick meditation. How can you fill your cup in 10 minutes or less? What would you do for yourself in those snatch pockets of moments of time? Add that to that personal refill pot. And then the last one that can really make a difference and make you feel accomplished is the JFDI pot. What I like to call just effing do it. All of those tasks that you keep putting off that you know you need to get done, kind of like those frogs that you need to eat, but they only take 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but for some reason you keep bumping them to the bottom of your list. You keep ignoring them and they are sitting there like little monkeys on your shoulder, tapping you away, saying, come on, I need to get this done. I know you need to do this, but you keep putting them off. Make a list of all of those little tasks as your JFDI pot. And then when you get a few moments, you can pick something from that JFDI list and get it done. Get it off of your to-do list and breathe that sigh of relief that you have finally got it done. That is one of my favorite pots for this business momentum toolkit. It just makes such a difference and feels so good when you get one of those frogs off of your list and chomped through. So that's how to create your business in the margins toolkit. That personal menu of margin friendly tasks, like a productivity snack drawer, of things that you can accomplish in your business or do in just a few minutes that will help you feel like you have taken action and made progress. And then whatever comes your way throughout the day, whatever curveballs happen, whether you have 10 minutes here and there throughout the day, you can use this list to help you get things done. And they are all needle movers. They are all things that are going to make a difference, that are going to help you move things forward, that are going to help you boost your income, help you boost your sales, get things done behind the scenes and clean things up and prep. They are all things that are going to make a massive difference in your business, but they can all be done in 10 minutes or less. This toolkit is yours, so make it your way. I've given you a few suggestions of some of the pots that you can use: connection and visibility, content preparation, sales and income boosters, admin cleanup, CEO strategy, personal refill, and the JFDI pot, the just F into it pot and get it done. But it's your business margins toolkit. You know what you need to do in your business. You know what tasks are going to help you make progress. You know what the small little tasks are that only take a few minutes to do, but you just keep thinking, I'll do them later because I haven't got time right now. But actually, they're usually the tasks that are going to make all of the difference. And then when you have those pockets of time and you get them done, you'll be amazed at the difference that they make. What tasks and actions and things in your business feel manageable, motivating, and momentum boosting, but can be done in a short window of time? Don't overthink it. The goal for this is progress, not perfection. You don't have to have an all singing, dancing, perfect list. If the task is short and sweet and it moves the needle just 1%, it belongs in your toolkit. So go create that running list, whether it's in notes, in Notion, on your planner, in Trello, or even if it is just a sticky note on your laptop. Break the tasks down into 5 to 10 minute, 15-minute windows only. Print it off if you like and put it in your planner so that you've got it to hand, or stick it up on your wall next to your PC. Refer to it daily, especially when the time feels short, and scroll through all of the tasks and pick something. Do a few of these throughout the week, and you will be amazed at the progress that you are making with very little effort. Have fun with this. I promise you that spending a few moments creating this business in the margins toolkit now will make such a difference later. And for those days when you're either not feeling it, things go out of the window, or you've just got a few minutes of snatched, quiet window pocket of time to get something done. This is going to keep you focused, keep you on check, and you know that every action in this business in the margins toolkit is going to help you move things forward. So your challenge for this week is to go and create this business in the margins toolkit. Don't listen to this episode. Don't just listen to this and think this is a great idea and then do nothing with it, because nothing will change for you. And next time you've got a spare few minutes, you're just going to find yourself spinning in circles, not getting anything done. Change that now by creating this. Create your first business in the margins toolkit. List 5 to 10 tasks you can do in 10 minutes or less, and then share it with me. Go and send me a message, send me a DM over on Instagram at the Unapologetic Mompreneur, and tell me what a couple of the things are on your list. Here is to creating that productivity boosting snack drawer so that you can make the most of those little moments in the windows or pockets of time that you get throughout the day. And instead of feeling like you don't have enough time today to get anything done, you can go crush it and move things forward in just 10 minutes. As always, you've got this, and I cannot wait to chat with you in the next episode. Bye for now. Thank you so much for joining me for another installment of the Unapologetic Mompreneur podcast. If you like what you heard, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you never miss an episode. And if you have a moment, I would love for you to leave me a rating and a review so that other mompreneurs can find this podcast too. Here's to unapologetically becoming the mum, wife, biz owner, and woman you know you are meant and deserve to be. I can't wait to chat with you in the next episode. Bye for now.